Once like the immigration is all good, then I'll get my communication.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you don't have the permanent residence?
Not yet. I haven't applied for that one, and I'm just waiting for that one.
And you do get the profile.
Like there are few ways where we can apply that one. So my one is that there are no requirements, but once I apply for permanent residence, I have to live in Tasmania for 5 years. Yeah. So that's one of the conditions. That's all right. I don't plan on living, not yet.
I'm working with there's a Thai girl working with me now. She is 21, like my son, and she is already living in Australia. So very nice. Husband and applied and had a student visa. And everything's like I would say because in 8 years they didn't progress anyway. So she divorced the husband. She's an Australian guy. Now she applied for 11 and a half. That was not my she's French. That's what I'm doing. They had to apply for
we're going to make a decision pretty quickly now. No purpose. Sorry, I mean.
Actually, one day we already have one.
We have one.
But
30.
Right, let's make it. Yeah, hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Don't knock it over.
Secret's just going to double that.
Ready? Yeah. Good, thank you.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Yeah, over the 10 first 10 minutes, basically,
Bro, you know that's fine muted.
Fine news, guys. You'd think me being the youngest, I'd be called out with it, but I'm not, actually.
Nah, you're a good radio. Anyone that's worked around microphones knows the golden rule.
Knows the government, phone's off.
Occasionally the ball clippers out. When the phone start walking out, we're ready to launch.
Hold it for 3 seconds. Is that one on as well?
Not yet.
Put it on. 3 seconds, hold it, and light will come on. And let go.
It was already on. I turned it off and now I've turned it back on.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Alright, so you ready? I'll just tell Ashley.
Yeah.
Look my way and I'll let you know that you can go. Yeah?
No worries.
Right on.
Well, good morning and welcome to Lyttonwood Park for Summer Cup Finals Day. A triple header headed your way. Started with the under-21s. It's a Riverside Olympic taking on South Hobart to kick off proceedings. A massive day in store for you here. 3 big games. The 21s to be followed by the women's and then the men's. And it's going to be an absolute scorcher of a day here. Predictions of 34 degrees, probably the most comfortable conditions. We'll go to the 21s in this game. It is gorgeous conditions, not a cloud in the sky. I'm Andrew calling the action here this afternoon and this morning. And joining me on his commentary debut is Luca Forrest. Welcome aboard, Luca.
Andrew, mate, it's an absolute pleasure to be here. We're set for an exciting day of football. As you say, it's going to be a scorcher, mate. Certainly, it's not too bad at the moment, looking fantastic, but later on today, stamina, determination and resilience is going to count for a bit more than skill. So, it's certainly exciting.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see where the various fitness levels of the playing groups are at after the pre-season. Some teams still kind of building into it.
Yes,
Speaking with Devonport's NPL coach yesterday, he's saying, no, we're still in a running block and we're going to keep running right up to round 1 to get fit. So we'll see if maybe that plays into things later on. But to this game, first off, we've got South Hobart taking on Riverside. Riverside, a team that's had some impressive results in the youth side of things, looking to build that into the NPL. And South Hobart, well, we know what a powerhouse they've been in youth development. Their academy has just been a staple of so much of their success.
Most certainly. We've got a few young players out there at the moment. They're looking very, very fit and they're very, very motivated, most certainly, South Hobart. As you say, Andrew, being a powerhouse, there's a lot of expectation on them today to perform well. But Riverside, as you say, some good results recently, so we're set for you poised to be a captivating match.
Yeah, absolutely. South Hobart will go in as the nominal favourites, but Riverside have been impressive up in the north. Of course, you've got the northern group and the southern group, so the first time we've had that crossover, a first look at the opposite end of the state for these sides here today. South Hobart, they've won many a youth trophy in recent years. Riverside looking probably for what would be one of the biggest wins in their club's recent history. We'll go through the starting lineups for you before we kick off. I'll talk you through South Hobart's, and Luca will go through Riverside's starting 11. So South Hobart, we've got Thomas Diven in goals, and then Jacob Etherington, Liam Morton, Jonty Lincoln Lomax, Umberto Tushari, Brayton Allen, Ashton Edwards, Hyunsie O, Oliver White, Jacob Herbert, Shin Kwan Hoon, and on the bench, Troy Carroll, Andrew Cooper, Louis Brew, and Amon Kukola.
Right, taking you over to Riverside, we can see Matthias Munoz, Macney Jago, Henry Rootley, Thomas Knowles, Toby Harrop, Eric Piri, Austin Marshall, Thomas O'Byrne, Evan Harrop, Joaquin Roque, Michael Medja, along with Teraku Bramall, Matthew Kamara, Noah Colgrave, Joel Hawkins, and rounding it out, Amnol Rai, number 19.
So we're set for kick-off here. Mid-20s at the moment. Just a nice breeze at the moment. Conditions pretty comfortable. Often a wind advantage down here at the Den. We'll see if that plays out here in the first half as Herbert sends this one wide. No one quite there giving an earnest chase. The South Hobart striker Hyun Seo, a couple of South Korean players in this South Hobart starting lineup.
Most certainly. Both South Koreans have been performing absolutely phenomenally recently. I've no doubt they'll put their fingerprint on this game today.
Yeah, saw them off at a South Hobart training a few weeks back, interviewing the coaches, and Ken Morton, the senior boss, was speaking glowingly about their potential. Here's Herbert. He'll just retreat back here.
Forward here, looking to play out from the back. Got options on the wide side closest to us here on the touchline. He'll lift the ball through.
Walking up, nodded on there by Harrop. Trying to plough down, combining with Piri. And Harrop now with a chance to cross. He's got Marshall in there at the back post. Couldn't find him. No direction on the cross.
There. Good option early though.
Austin Marshall, a real star man of this Riverside 21s lineup. We saw a bit of him in the seniors last year in the NPL, and he looked a real player of promise. So looking forward to seeing what he can do, and definitely one South they're going to need to mark aggressively today. Broken up there, Morton able to get it, but the referee spots a foul. So Hobart staff barking out the instructions from the touchline, looking for a bit of width from their winger Shin. Looking for him to hold his position, stretch the pitch a little. South content to knock it around the box. Lincoln Lomax. Etherington moves on in the middle, receives back. Combining with Herbert, but they've coughed it up here. And Piri can't get in behind. A foul blind before Harrop can shoot.
Play forward, they'll go out to the wide positions, looking to make advances here. Going to go rapidly, through ball blocked. But there to pick up the crumbs. Opportunity in here. Tries to spot him. Oh.
Dangerous moment there as Shin attacking at the back post.
He'll certainly be the danger man in the past three fixtures, scoring goals in quite a few of those matches. Very prolific up front. So, as you say, certainly a man to watch.
And he's got Koreans occupying the flanks here at the moment. Shin operating on the right. Hyun Seo out on the left. Leading the line, Liam Morton. As Riverside look to get something going, back the other way. Dancing through a couple. Piri's just straight offside. Flag straight up from the linesman. That team's looking to attack early in this one. No sitting back from either side.
I suppose to be the side that puts their thumbprint on this game early. We'll go forward here. But as you say, both sides got a lot to prove. Piri on here. Ooh. He'll be looking dangerous today as the ball's lifted over. Out wide. No, it'll be a throw-in. Throw-in taken quickly. Looks to turn.
Oh, it's just gone out of play. Hyun-Seo was off, galloping at that defence.
He can smell blood in the water, the young lad.
Yeah, pace out wide. That's going to test this Riverside defence. But you mentioned Piri Piri a moment ago, and he and Marshall up top could be a real handful for that South Hobart defence too.
Looking to play around the back here. Looking to build up from the back here, tactically looking to use the wide positions, as they are quite strong, South Hobart, with the Korean pairing occupying the wide positions, as you say, with Morton leading the line.
Tripped in short for Ashton Edwards. So very deep there, the number 10. Patient build up from the back as the skipper Lincoln Lomax spreads it wide. Nicely won back though here, and Morocco will slide it through for Marshall. Austin Marshall! Side netting only. A dangerous moment.
There is danger here. Marshall with a good shot. Not quite the angle you'd expect. He had Piri Piri in the box, but good stuff going forward. Good signs.
And number 9 like Marshall, I don't think he's thinking of passing too many off there. He had eyes for goal. And he's showing his threat there. Best chance of the game so far.
Playing patiently at the moment. Looking to build up from the back. Nothing really dangerous at the moment. Just trying to play that patient game. Though we have seen opportunities going forward for both sides so far. Piri Piri there looking to apply pressure as that ball will be cleared. I remember in Year 5 one of my teachers saying to me, the only thing that stuck with me in soccer, when in doubt, kick it out. That's my philosophy.
Safety first at the back. Riverside applying some pressure here. Here's Marshall, just keeps it in, tight to the line. And
Marshall looks to cross.
left away for a
Well
corner.
blocked. It'll be a corner here. Good opportunity. Certainly got options in the box. Looking at Piri Piri, the tall man, the number 8. Interesting to see how they play.
They've got plenty of bodies up there.
No, certainly looking to capitalise on this early opportunity.
7 in the box for Riverside as the corner swung
in,
near
looking.
Stick, hit it back and then steered over the top by Measure.
Looking to go here.
Riverside looking threatening early on here, Luca, and I think they're sweating. They know South Hobart are keen to play out from the back, and they're really sweating on those short passes, forcing the turnovers in dangerous areas here.
I suppose it's all about South Hobart playing that patient game at the moment, but Riverside looking to capitalise on that early. Piri Piri here again, dangerous play, cuts inside, but again that patient defence.
Trying to slide through as O'Byrne, couldn't quite find the room. South now trying to counter down the right, but just a bit too far ahead there, and Routley has it under control at the back.
Play back to the keeper. Looking for the big option here, goes wide up the line. Picks him. Ball remains in play. Here again we can see South Hobart trying to play out from the back. Looking to apply pressure here. They're playing quite deep in the back line, looking to get the passes up, looking to get the touches on, play patiently. I suppose with this weather and with the intensity of both sides, the patience may pay off.
Game of fine margins as they pass their way out. Riverside pressing up the pitch will leave some space in behind, which they'll then perhaps try to exploit with their pacey wide men if they can suck Riverside up the pitch a little bit in those situations. But we've certainly seen them flirting with danger a couple of times. Marshall just couldn't quite control it. Now trying to build with it, Morton, but it's broken up.
Ooh,
Knowles smashing at that.
down there.
Now chipped over the top to Marshall.
Marshall out wide.
Marshall well marshalled by Lincoln Lomax. He's got a big task today.
Ball remains in play. There's a foot race down on the wide positions in the corner. Crossed in. There's Piri Piri again. As a go. Opportunity. Saved by the keeper there. South Hobart really been under the pump in this past 5 minutes. Though they are pressing up the pitch, they certainly have that firepower up front. Interesting to see how they exploit it though. I should say with Morton now, 2 South Koreans playing there. Shin in particular playing some very good stuff recently. And he's had his impact on the game already. Beautiful play there through. A little bit late on the ball. They get in well defended.
Brilliantly done there by Routley at the back to break that up. Lincoln Lomax
Riley coming into it again.
charging out. Morton breaking up.
Good clearance there.
And Routley, the
Offside.
flag raised.
The flag is up by the linesman. Certainly some prolific men forward here, Piri Piri. And for South Hobart, Liam Mawson. Interesting to see how the big forwards play here today.
Yeah, so often cup finals just decided by that one moment of class in the penalty areas, that one chance.
Most certainly.
Chances
Play
hard to come
through.
by
Nice
early.
play here. They go wide. Opportunity crosses in. They look to play wide. It'll be a throw in. Throw in South Hobart here. Takes a touch. Done with there. Ooh.
The sheer grab there as White looked to spring free. Free kick in a promising position here.
Most certainly promising position here, right up in front. We're exactly where you like to receive the opportunities. They'll put numbers in the box here. Time for South Hobart to return the favour from 5 minutes ago when the cross came in.
Hetherington and Quan Hoon. It's going to be Quan Hoon to take by the looks up. He's got the short option on Hetherington. He wants. We'll see what the South Korean produces here. He swings it deep to the back post and nobody there. Now safely for a goal kick.
Goal kick here. As Riverside look to turn it over, play out the back. Bit of the way South Hobart have been playing these past 10 minutes. Looking for the overlap there. Going forward for South Hobart at the back. Their defenders having to press a bit higher. Liam Morton there on the ball. Looks to play through. Riverside have the opportunities to go here. There's Piri Piri again, the big man.
It's good work from your big forward, working back, doing those hard yards, getting the free kick there.
Most certainly.
What you like to see for a striker.
I always like to see your big forwards playing other positions on the pitch. Though the key thing is if he understands his position and what his job is to do, and that is score goals. Particularly here where silverware is on the line. You want your big forwards to be everywhere on the pitch, showing their presence early.
Flicks safely through to Divin, who can collect.
He'll collect here. South Hobart can either go right up. He'll got Shin down here. Liam Morton, South Koreans leading the line. They'll look to play up the line. Riverside here looking to build. Playing with that high intensity. Bowl through here. Good tackle. That's Routley out in the wide positions. He's been strong in these first 5 minutes.
Been super impressed by Henry Routley so far. There's 3 or 4 times he's made decisive stops. Looking very commanding at the back, the Riverside defender.
You can see the coaching staff being very, very vocal. They know how much this means, particularly to start their season off well, but always an opportunity to pick up some silverware doesn't go astray as Riverside look to get out from the back.
So it's an interesting one, that, Luke. I feel like the group stage is more about minutes in the legs, getting ready for the regular season. No, it's just Summer Cup, just pre-season. But then once you qualify for a final and that place of silverware's on the line, the mentality changes.
Yeah, South Hobart are on here.
Hobart looking to cut through the middle. Edwards.
South Hobart will keep in control here, going wide.
Oh, missed it there. And now Hyunseo. Hyunseo cutting inside. An opportunity for... Oh! Drove it straight. That Matthias Munoz. A comfortable save for the Riverside one.
The physical presence, a safe set of hands. As Riverside now look to return the favour. Play forward, touch taken. You've got Piri Piri forward.
Jeez, he's been impressive earlier and he's charged into the box again here. Oh, 1-0.
What a goal.
Hyunseo with a wonderful solo goal. Tore down the left, cut into the box, then hammered it top corner. Delightful stuff from the South Korean, and South Hobart take the lead in the cup final.
South Hobart certainly a powerhouse here. Nice to see him cutting through, takes the 2 defenders on. They give him about 2 metres of space. He's able to capitalise on that. Certainly a strong front 3 there from South Hobart, and we've seen early on what they can do here. Now it falls to Riverside. How can they respond to Hyunseo's fantastic strike there?
Well, they started the game pretty well, Riverside. I would have thought they'd arguably been the more happier of the 2 teams in that opening 10 minutes or so, but just that moment of pure quality from the Korean wide man, Hyunseo. Just had no answers to him there. He danced through the defence. So,
Right, Piri to take the kick off. Routley plays forward, looking to get the ball forward early. Looking to show that presence. Option here, Riverside. Ball means in there, South Hobart. Riverside here looking to step up the tempo.
well done by Mackay Jago to win the corner. Burns shining across to take. And again, they roll the cavalry forwards.
Certainly got numbers in the box here. They got some blokes holding back just in case a loose ball comes. And looking to stop that South Hobart counter-attack. As we've seen, Hunseo there, his speed played quite a part in that goal.
So it'll be swung in by O'Byrne. Goes near
O'Byrne
post.
through.
On, but off target from Joaquin Roque. Again, getting first head to the set piece. Able to direct it.
As you're saying, Andrew, like in that first 10 minutes, I say Riverside looking to be the more happier side. Certainly we're going forward well. Routley in the defence remains strong, but South Hobart, as you say, just in those minutes that matter, is able to capitalise. Here they go again, South Hobart. Oh,
Frustration there for Harrop. He's just bailed out a little there. He's Oliver White. Wasn't his best pass, but we get the free kick.
Herbert for South Hobart swings it in. Goes wide looking for Hunseo, the danger man. Riverside looking to go forward here early. Play back to the safe hands of the goalkeeper.
A bit far ahead, but I think if they see Austin Marshall in one-on-ones, they're going to try and get that whenever they can. They know he's
Etherington looking to play forward there, number 2. Shin, back to Etherington. Nice to see some of your centre-backs moving forward here. Try to do with a Hunseo movement. Riverside here, under a bit of pressure, they play back. South Hobart play through. Liam Morton. Oh, good ball through here. Shin is on the foot race. Corner play.
Kel Magia across to deal with the threat. Puts it behind.
Puts it behind the goal there.
In the pace in wide areas, ever-present threat for South Hobart.
The ever-present threat for South Hobart. We could certainly see it looking to play out from the back and use that pace in the wide areas to come through and play crosses forward. But with Riverside looking to cut inside, as we've seen, when they advance wide, they're looking for that big man, Piri in the middle, and their typical call is to cut back inside.
It's White's cross-charge down. Herbert trying to make it
space
work.
cleared well.
Marshall
Takes a touch.
great hold-up work here from Marshall. He's off down the
looking to
left
advance
out,
to the big number
charging
9.
into the box.
He's got a man forward, Piri. Oh, beautiful tackle there.
Lincoln Lomax to the rescue.
Lomax to the rescue, most certainly there.
The skipper at the back been rock solid so far.
Nice to see a skipper playing a commanding role. Got time here, Riverside. Cross comes in. Just flying a little bit wide, not quite the netting. A little bit off target.
Yeah, room to get the shot away there, Joaquin Roque. Just couldn't quite direct it. Bit of space on the right-hand side of the box.
South Hobart again, that typical response play from the back. Lomax there. Etherington number 2. He's got in the wide positions. Beautiful turn. Danger man. Hunseo. He's got the opportunity again. He'll look to cross. He'll cut back inside. The cross is on. Riverside there defending well.
Herbert.
Option to go again. Big Herbert. Look to play around. Deflection. Bravery from the keeper.
Yeah, well done by Munoz as he tried to take it round him. Good safe
Munoz
hands.
coming out with that key physical presence you love to see from a goalkeeper as he looks to punt forward.
Crucially clean hands too. Didn't take any of the leg and risk giving away a penalty. Often you see that with a keeper going for the ball. Just a little bit of the leg and the striker will go down.
His instinct there from the keeper. You have those thoughts in the back of your mind in the afterthought, but in the moment, you stick to your job and that is to stop the goal.
Sliding in was Jago. Blocked that one off. Herbert was flicked on and it falls dangerously. Here's a chance for Ashton Edwards. He's charging into the box. Cuts
through.
back onto the right. It's Ashton Edwards. And it's a good save from
Munoz
Matthias Munoz again.
Munoz there, half through the air. Good save, good set of hands.
Comfortable height, but still had to do the work there, Munoz.
Certainly had a bit of work to do.
South's pace on the counter again, a real threat, but now it's Riverside back the other way. Threatening to get him behind. Was a rocket.
We can see Etherington and the skipper in the box for South Hobart. Looking for the ball to come in, looking to remain that physical presence at the back. Hoping to keep a clean sheet. There's the ball coming back from the little downhill go. The ball with a bit of work to do in the sun, having a bit of a run around.
It'll be a tough day to be a ball kid, I reckon.
Most certainly.
Hitting mid-30s later on.
Certainly a day to get the water, maybe a bit of lemonade out later on. Rowley plays back, deals with it. Munoz forward. Good question there, where is the midfield? But we certainly know where the attack is. There's Piri looking to apply pressure. Crucial tackle made there.
Brayton Allen to the rescue. It was disastrous at the back there for South, but Allen sliding in, made a crucial block, and now they'll look to counter.
Brayton Allen, big number 8 at the back. We've seen a bit of him in the back line as well.
A new move, perhaps. Last time I saw Brayton, he was the opposite end of the field, leading the line as a striker, but seems to be in a new role this season. Maybe it was last year. I don't remember seeing him last year, to be fair, but he's looked pretty good at the back so far there, Brayton.
No, certainly. You see South Hobart and Riverside in a way. Both defences have been quite clinical at the moment. But of course, when Sayo went forward, he cut through 2 and was able to take it on. But Munoz has been clinical, made a few good saves, strong pair of hands. As the man in question, Allen looks to put it in. Floats it. Seen a bit of that striker mentality coming in there, went for goal.
Now we're making the run there, comfortable enough for Munoz. There's Piri targeted there, but broken up by Etherington. He's coughed it straight back up though and chipped over the top for Piri.
Piri, Allen looking to apply pressure. Riverside here going forward early.
Seeing the way there. And Jago closing in.
The throw in to be taken. Up the line to that man again. Piri looks to turn. South Hobart clinical, however.
The opposite numbers there. Edwards and O'Byrne duelling in midfield. Piri trying to turn away with it. Spins out the back to Allen.
Allen, let's go forward.
Morton's done well against 2. He's got the ball under his spell and it's opening up on the far side. But
bit of wind picking up here. It'll certainly help South Hobart going forward, particularly in the air. Back to that man again, Allen.
It was swirling breeze, but definitely favouring the end South Hobart's attacking.
Out to Etherington, number 2. Plays with that again, under a bit of pressure. Herbert looking to advance the ball forward. Plays nice onto the danger man in the wide position.
So Edwards through the middle. He's passed.
Clear there by Riverside.
Broken up by Knowles.
Do it now while it's in the neutral ground, mate.
We're going to have a drinks break here with those rules in place for today, given the extreme temperatures. Hasn't quite reached there yet. It certainly will later, but an opportunity to take on board some refreshments after 20 minutes here for the players. Have you seen the first 20 minutes of this one? What do you think Riverside need to do if they're going to get back on terms?
Most certainly we can see, as you say, South Hobart going forward there. The defence being clinical in the back, particularly Etherington, the big skipper, and Allen playing crucial roles in the defence. I'd say Riverside going forward here, they need to spot the danger men. And I'd say, looking at Piri, they're playing with a bit of bravery. He's taking on the defenders. I'd say Riverside, they can just continue to apply that pressure under this extreme heat. And if, I reckon it's going to be the side that drops out first and the side that makes the mistake. Given the extreme heat, given the situation, most certainly need to stay under a bit of pressure here.
That's the great Walter Pless just wanders past the commentary spot here. Good to see him around the grounds again for another season. Best in the business, Walt. As teams deep in conversation here. South Hobart will obviously be the happier of the two sides with that lead, but Riverside have shown enough in the first 20 minutes to suggest that they've got a goal in them today.
Most certainly. I wouldn't say anything is certain at the moment. We've seen Riverside go forward. We've seen them dangerous. They've got some big names for, particularly Piri. I reckon he'll have to perhaps play in this match. We've already seen him going forward looking dangerous. A few stray shots for Riverside, but looking at South Hobart, haven't had as many shots, but I suppose it's the shots you take which matter.
Yeah, I mean, it was not really a chance. It was created. It was just a solo goal, really. It was Hyunseo just cut down the left, cut a swathe into the box, and no stopping him.
In temperatures like this, literally a hot knife through butter.
Very much so. Don't need the knife to melt the butter today.
Most certainly.
But the players are ready to get back out there, having taken on board some drinks. And
had a quick little drink, a bit of refreshment, a bit of hydration, as they come out looking to play again.
We'll see if it leads to any tactical tweaks.
We see Routley, big number 4 for Riverside. He's been crucial so far. But Munoz, I'd say, has been very impressive. He let the goal in, no doubt, but we've seen him using his hands, seen a bit of bravery, seen a bit of aerial acrobatics as well. Everything you love to see in an entertaining final, but in a good keeper as well.
He's got quite a slight stature for a goalkeeper, Munoz, but certainly looked agile between the poles thus far, and nothing you can do on that goal.
No.
Certainly can't fault him for that one.
Can't fault the effort from the lad.
We're ready to go here. He resumes. South Hobart leading a goal to nil, courtesy of Hyunseo, who's got the ball now, and he'll charge down the left here.
Good cut back here, South Hobart. They got Herbert, got Etherington, options wide in a bit of space with Shin. Number 17 here holding what is to be the right side of the pitch.
Flicked on to O. Sliding it down the line there for Morton. Liam
Morton takes him on.
He's crossed.
But again into the safe hands of Munoz.
Straight down the throat of the Riverside number 1. Couldn't quite find the cross he was after.
Right, Riverside here. What can they create from this? Into a bit of space, but a bit of time.
So, referee pointing out. Can't really be considered a natural position, even if it was inadvertent there, the block. Arm raised above the head, not overly natural spot.
Now play back to the keeper, and that South Hobart style we've seen him in the first 20 minutes of this game. To Allen. Looks to send the ball forward, look to find Hyunseo. He's found him. Using a bit of speed here, keeps the ball in, good bit of effort there. But his fellow South Korean, Shin, number 17, sitting deep. Speaking of the man, he's got it. He'll have a go. What a goal.
Squeezes through,
as we were saying earlier, mate. The South Koreans looking to impose themselves on this game.
They've both got a goal.
Hyunseo opens and his old mate Shin cutting down that right-hand side. South Koreans put that fingerprint on the game most certainly. 2-0 South Hobart.
Yeah, it's a blow there. It looked like Munoz had done enough to get across and keep it out. Got a good arm on it, but just slid through in the end. He'll be filthy on that, the Riverside keeper, but 2-0 now, and those two South Korean wide men both on the score sheet, and both loomed large.
Occupying those dangerous wide positions. Good use, playing out from the back. I'm saying that patience is paying off, most certainly. But now, again, it falls to Riverside. What can they do here?
There's a 2 import rule in the NPL this year, and I know South Hobart have their 2 sorted out, and these are kind of, that's why they're playing the 21s and Resis. They might well be giving Ken Morton quite the thing to think on as we tick into the season.
Most certainly.
As regards to his squad's optimal setup, and certainly if either of the imports they have it, the nominal imports they were going to go with in the NPL were to go down. Fair to say they've got some fairly handy coverage in these two, but with the 2 import rule this year, they don't have the luxury of being able to just roll them straight in. That will be interesting, but geez, they look dangerous early, those two. Sliding out to get that one was Dibbon. That's been the difference really, hasn't it? It's been quite even kind of in general play, but just the quality and threat out wide of South Hobart has led to 2 goals.
Most certainly. I'd say, if we take in Riverside, they cut inside and looked to play through the middle a bit more. I'd say they're trying to find Piri, the big man forward. I reckon if he gets a shot on, he'll be dangerous. But as I say, it's occupying those wide positions. South Hobart have a good understanding of what they want to do tactically, and they're playing to that.
Mejia duelling with Quan Hoon. Flicked up over the top. Couldn't get him behind there, Harrop.
Harrop dueling there with Etherington. Etherington comes out better with the duel. Looking to go forward. Touch taken. I play there to Shin Kwon Hoon. The danger man again. Munoz looks to go wide. Keeps that ball in.
Did well.
Good bit of bravery from the keeper there.
Sliding out as the threat of O with his pacing behind. Almost caught them out again. It was a good through ball from Edwards. Munoz was alert.
Out the back to Allen, header. Herbert looking for it, but not quite there. Both the number 13s. Herbert for South Hobart and for Riverside. Roke looking to duel one another there. Allen again, we're seeing him. A bit of an aerial presence. Good stuff from a centre-back.
Yeah, experienced player and using more mature frame perhaps out there this afternoon. Going to be important with the likes of Piri Piri and Marshall to contend with.
Most certainly.
From the back. Dangerous little chip over the top there, trying to spring Rocco, but steered away from him. Riverside would love to claw at least one back before half-time. Going to the Sheds 2-0 down would be a tough one for them. I can give them something to build on the second half. Be all the difference here is Rocco again trying to make something happen out wide. He's well marshalled though by Tucheri.
Looks to find a pass off, but cleared.
Allen just says anywhere but here.
Andrew, mate, I certainly agree with you there. I'd say Riverside want to get something back before half-time. A goal would be preferable, but even if they just have a bit of positive play going forward, having some chances, like a few shots on goal, just give them something to rally behind in the second half. But at the moment, I'd say even in play, it would all go in South Hobart's way.
Yeah, the real worries they're going to have to push up the ground and leave space in behind for the speedy South Hobart attack. And here is Shin Kwon Hoon into the box. One-on-one out wide.
It's take him on.
Kwon Hoon.
Ooh, beautiful defending there. Number 17.
Magia does nicely.
Michael Magia there. I think Riverside now certainly stepping up to the task, and they know the danger of the Korean men wide. That of Kun Seo and Shin Kwon Hoon. As it's going to be South Hobart putting a corner in here. Got numbers in the box. Puts it in, drops deep. Shin Kwon Hoon. It's Ashton Edwards. Plays through. Not totally clear yet from Riverside.
Something about turning the screws here. They can grab a third before half-time.
South Hobart will be very happy heading in 3 goals up half-time.
Just about the curtains. It would take something extraordinary from there. And the attack, but this one will be eased away. Marshall in chase, but being starved of service a little bit in the last 10 to 15 minutes, Marshall. It's Herbert. It's on the ball.
Take him on. Quick throw in taken there. Piri Piri and Marshall looking to advance forward. Marshall there, opportunity, not a very good touch taken. South Hobart here looking to apply the pressure. Shin Kwon Hoon there. There is that man again, Marshall. Quick turn. Ooh, strong physical block there from Herbert. So they play wide. Ooh. Allen there getting involved, quite a strong tackle. South Hobart's ball. Allen getting up here from that physical altercation there. Taking his time getting up. Hopefully there's no concern around Allen.
Just grabbing a quick breather. He seems to be fine.
Wishing Allen the best there. Coming out of due to an injury or physically unfit. Certainly wouldn't be very eventful for South Hobart there. He has been crucial in this first half so far. Herbert there looking to put his presence on the ball. Past 5 minutes, we've seen a bit of him. Most likely, or most commonly in the defensive role.
Jago tight to the line, but Herbert comes away with it. His pass straight to the opposition and making a retreat all the way back to Munoz.
Munoz here, Routley pass back to Munoz. They've got options here wide. Allen there. Again, nice little back heel. Shin Kwon Hoon there. Hun Seo out wide. He look to advance the ball forward. He's got blokes in support. Ooh. Has another go there. We'll give it a try his luck.
Throws in the fast feet. Fast space gets the shot away. Just couldn't keep it down, but he is looking an absolute handful out on that left flank. Hyun Seo. No problem.
Marshall there. Herbert again. Little chip over. Bit of danger, bit of danger, bit of danger. We can see here. Shin Kwon Hoon there. Beautiful bit of pressure. He's controlling this right hand side, particularly on the fast counter attack. Riverside looking to go forwards. On the occasion, leave themselves open to the break, but Routley, we saw him in the first 15 minutes. Clinical centre back. No bit of hesitation there. The long throw in taken up the line. Looking for Marshall. Etherington had something to say. The skipper here. At the top. Etherington again. That anywhere but here mindset. Both number 10s there. O'Byrne and Edwards.
Riverside prepping a couple of changes. I believe we have interchange for the
Riverside
Summer
here.
Cup, so doesn't mean whoever's coming off stays done. Riverside look to attack you now down the left. An opportunity perhaps for Harrop. He'll charge him behind. And he's brought down that. There's a foul there from Etherington. Just a talking to from the referee by the looks of as Riverside prepare to shuffle the deck a little.
Riverside got an opportunity to go forward down in front of us here. It appears a bit of an interchange. Number 7, Matthew Kamara. Number 16, Joel Hawkins looking to come on. Certainly Riverside got a bit to do here. How can these two players leave their fingerprint on this game? Just a question of who's coming off. We're about to have a look.
Jago and Piri Piri.
Piri Piri coming off here along with Jago. Piri Piri coming off. That big physical presence up front. Though a couple of high fives, pats on the back. And they're on here, a pair of fresh legs. Certainly difficult to come by as the day gets a bit warmer.
I think they need to change something up the last 10-15 minutes. It felt like the game is just slipping away from them a little bit, so not a bad call to mix it up. And they've got a set piece here, perhaps to try and conjure something. It'll be swung in near stick, shut down though, and cleared away by Lincoln Lomax.
Cleared. That pressure there. Number 5, Thomas Knowles.
Ivan. Interchange, yeah?
Three
So,
but you can have 3 times, 3 stoppages. Makes sense.
there we go, just getting clarification from the fourth official here. You get 3 opportunities to make interchanges for each side. So that is the rules.
Skipper looks to drive wide. Thomas Knowles there on the ball. Looks to drive wide. Looking to switch up here. Big Marshall in the box. Options plenty.
Flags up.
Flags up.
And that would have been real interesting for the the official had the flag not gone up, because we might have had a bit of a goal-line technology debate going on here as it crashed into the post and came down.
Go. Looking from the back. That's strong South Hobart back line. Looking to go forward here. Looking to play on the right side. It's that man again, Shin Kwon Hoon they look to find. Riverside here. It's Marshall. Looking to find Kamara, the man brought on, number 7. But again, cleared a bit of work for the ball boy to do there. He's got the sun on, got the high vis on, got the sun hat on, high vis. Going to get a bit warm here as the temperatures look to increase at the moment. Bit of a weather update coming up now. Looking to reach a high of possibly 35 degrees later on this afternoon at the moment, sitting around the 26, 27 mark. Don't you get hotter from here, Andrew?
Certainly. Fairly comfortable at the moment, just a bit of a nice breeze, but wouldn't fancy playing the time slot the women have got for their final next up after this. With South Hobart taking on Devonport in that one. And a scorcher as this will be swung right into the mixer. Dangerous looking ball. Marshall's there. Scramble in the box and South Hobart able to see it away. Might come right back at them though. Real power.
Not
And
out of
now
danger quite yet.
volleyed. Couldn't land into the path of Marshall.
Bit of work there. South Hobart to do, but they look to play the quick counter-attack. Playing to Shin Kwan Hoon. Picks the pass forward, a bit of an overlap. Not quite as successful as necessary, but nice bit of quick passing play. Number 17, Michael Medja. And then again, Shin Kwan Hoon. Number 17. Take a touch. Played well. Let's go up the line here.
Was not having any of that nutmeg attempt there.
No, most. You can see a bit of frustration on the face of Riverside, but in the past 5 minutes they have been going forward, have had the opportunities to go. It's just going to be, can they capitalise, can they put one behind the goalkeeper?
Yes. Try and find a way back into this. Tough coming together there.
Linesman in a bit of danger.
Throw blown in favour of Riverside. Just the chagrin of
It's going to be
Jacob Herbert.
Going to be Medja on the throw-in. Certainly looking to make a challenge here. What would be the left-hand side for Riverside, but the right for South Hobart. Looking to try and contain Shin Kwan Hoon here. As I'm beginning to see how dangerous Shin, and particularly Hun Seo, how the left-hand side can be. South Korean imports. Showing a bit of danger, showing a bit of what they're made of. Look to switch, go wide. Good bit of effort there to keep it in.
Yeah,
So they'll go to Kamara. Riverside here. Looking to play from the back, up again in the wide positions.
Harrop chipping one up. Try and make some inroads down the right. Mackay Diogo just backing in to his marker there, trying to take it down the line, maybe win a corner. He threads it through, crossed in looking for Marshall, but couldn't get past.
Good little work there from Allen, forcing the pass attempt.
Starting to see a little bit more of the ball at least, Riverside, but chances hard to come by.
Now Allen plays back. Looking to apply pressure there, Kamara. It's good to see Riverside having a bit more of the ball. Looking a bit more dangerous. Bit of a... Or Routley, they've got a bit of work to do.
Yeah, well done again, Routley.
Routley, they're trying to contain that counter-attack, did well. Certainly, he was able to get the pass off. He had the dangerous Shin Kwan Hoon in the box. And we've seen what he can do already in this game.
Yeah, Morton charging at him, and certainly South Hobart keen to put the ball into that open space.
Drive forward there. Solid. Herbert there on the ball.
Mate, I've got 3 minutes to go on my watch.
We're ticking towards half-time here. 2-0 to South Hobart. Can Riverside find something before the break? Not this time. Herbert shutting it down. Tucheri. Back to Herbert. Now through
Touch
the middle.
taken. He's got Shin Kwan Hoon out here wide. Looks to find him. Lofted ball over. Now's the touch. Takes him on. Looks to go. Shin Kwan Hoon here. Bit of space. Lifted shot over. Was able to get the shot away. Looking to find that top left-hand corner. But just a bit too much on it. Couldn't keep it down.
Chance for a secondary ball into the area, but pick out only the keeper Munoz. Easy pickings there. Riverside keeper who looks to spring the counter
Marshall.
immediately. Found Marshall in some space there.
Marshall looking to play well there. Kamara. Offside call there.
South Hobart defender had raised his flag before the AR, but yeah, good call there. Clearly offside.
Clearly offside there. We saw Allen. The arm was raised. He knew the danger, but the call was made. Looks to find Shin. Lifted over. Shin looking to use that speed. He's able to keep it in. Is he? Oh, a bit of a challenge there on the line. Good effort from the... As the cross comes in, header. They go to Juan Sao out on the left-hand side. Tackle made.
Herbert being pressed there.
I suppose South Hobart just looking to maintain possession of the ball here. Nothing too silly, nothing too dangerous. Just trying to play out this 45 minutes.
I like that move moments ago from the set piece there. Alan calling Morton to present short, to draw Routley out of the centre-back spot, and then just chipped it over the top for his winger and said, "You've got the speed, I'm just going to put it in the space there. Get to work." Shin Kwan Ho nearly led to an opportunity for South.
Good play from South Hobart, as we can see, using those wide positions, but Routley, South Hobart are certainly aware of what danger he can pose up the back. We've seen him in this game so far, what he's capable of, what he can do. But it's good stuff so far from South Hobart. There's that man again, Allen. Good clearance. Got time to play back to Munoz. To that man again, Routley. He looks to play wide. Looking to use that space. Just absolutely puts the beans behind it. Cuts inside here, Riverside. South Hobart on the defence. Plays up the line. Bit of danger here. Strong tackle made. There. Harrop there, big number 6.
Just the 1 minute of additional time here for Riverside to try and cut into this South Hobart lead, but it'll be South Hobart with perhaps the last attacking opportunity they have. They'll charge down the left flank here. The opening goal scorer.
Juan Sao.
Is into the box. He might have his second. He does. His second solo goal.
On the cusp of half-time, Juan Sao drives and in simple as you like into the bottom right corner. That's 2 goals for Juan Sao on that left-hand side.
And is that the knockout blow? 3-0 South Hobart's lead on the stroke of half-time. That is a hammer blow. They've had no answers for this man, Hyun Seo. He cut his way through him again. Just these mazy runs down the left. His speed is torching them. He scored 2. South 3 to the good. It's an enormous hole Riverside are in now, Luca.
A big side. Riverside find themselves in now. It'll be difficult to fight their way back into this, but nothing is impossible.
It's just so deflating right on the stroke of half-time to concede that one. Really, it's a mountain now for them. Absolute mountain.
We were saying about 15 minutes ago, if they can find a goal, find something to cling on to before half-time, just keep South Hobart confined to that 2-goal lead. But as we can see now, Juan Sao has something to say about that. Putting his second in the net and giving South Hobart 3-goal lead. A mountain to climb now for Riverside.
South will be happy just to eat up the seconds till half-time now, I suspect. Smiles on the South Hobart bench. They're delighted with their work
Drives
here.
it to that right-hand side. Looking for the danger man, Shin Kwan Hoon. Header not quite taken. All gone down there. Strong tackle. Looks to cut and fight his way through. Not quite the pass there, Kamara. Shin Kwan Hoon, danger man again. Just plays it down the line, but Routley strong there. Both number 4s there. Routley for Riverside and Morton there for South Hobart.
And Jacob Etherington.
Most certainly not a lot of time left here in this half. Plays to Etherington. Play to Herbert. Herbert will take a touch, a few steps. We'll just play through to Hyun Seo, Herbert. They'll switch up, they'll try the left-hand side. Obviously the left-hand side being very favourable for South Hobart, particularly that Hyun Seo being dangerous down that left hand.
South controlling the ball in midfield.
Good pressure from Riverside.
Bustling trying to win it back.
Hang on,
did
Riverside.
well. Could be a late opportunity here. Kamara through the middle. It's Kamara from range. He didn't catch it at all right. And that will be half-time here in the Summer Cup final for the under-21. South Hobart leading 3-0. We touched on pre-game the threat the South Koreans would offer. Boy, has that played out. Hyun Se-oh with a stunning brace down the left. Shin Kwon-hoon a goal in between it. And with a 3-0 lead at the break, South Hobart well en route to a cup final victory here.
No, certainly a mountain to climb here from Riverside. A lot of smiles on the faces of the South Hobart players, and that totally understandable, having a 3-0 lead here in this match. Certainly been an eventful first half. A bit of goals, a bit of acrobatics there from Munoz, but it will be deflating for Riverside.
Yeah, they started well, Riverside. They came out with good intent the first 10 minutes or so, but South Hobart able to weather that, got the goal, and really as the half wore on, they looked better and better. They got on top. They started to create some pretty promising moments in attack, and crucially, they were able to take 3 of them. Yeah, strange things can happen in football, but geez, it would take something pretty spectacular from here for Riverside.
Andrew, mate, whilst you were there delivering a fantastic piece, we just saw a bit of greatness walk in front of us, that of Hyun Se-oh.
Greatness, jeez.
Down the left-hand side, doing my homework in preparation for this match. I did take note of the South Koreans, how deadly they have been in these matches leading up to this Under-21 Summer Cup final. It's been good so far. Great stuff there from him.
We'll be back in about 10 minutes' time with the second half here from Lightwood Park, but as it stands at the main break, it is one-way traffic. It's been a South Korean show. South Hobart leading 3-0. We'll be back shortly with the second 45. So we're just about right for the second half here at Lightwood Park. The wind's just getting up a little bit. It's Riverside staring down an enormous hole here. 3 goals down. They're going to need something extraordinary if they're going to get back into this cup final. South Hobart completely in command. 3 goals from there. Wide men. Kionseo with a brace. And Shin Kwan Hoon in between that has them well en route to victory. Any way back into this game for Riverside, Luca?
Yes, most certainly. We can see South Hobart have been dominant on the ball, particularly in the wide positions. Now, I've seen the tendency in that first half, Riverside have they prefer to cut inside, prefer to take them on going up through the centre, but South Hobart have remained patient in the back. You have Allen and Herbert particularly playing some defensive roles, but of course the danger men, the South Koreans, in those wide positions, one on the right and one on the left, that of Hunseo and Shin Kwan Hoon.
So if Riverside are any chance you fancy they need an early strike as Kamara looks to combine with Marshall, and Marshall was cutting through the middle, but he didn't catch that one at all right.
Looking to cut through the pack there. Certainly time is against them, but anything's possible.
Well, that would have been one of the fastest goals you'll ever see after a restart, had he got it on target with a shot lacking from the normally dangerous number 9. And South Hobart, a 3-goal lead, sitting very comfortably as they enter this second half. Herbert flicks it forward for Morton, just bundled over. Referee spots the foul against Mejia.
Sorry to interrupt, but the guy that the cold ball was socks there, the 6 there on your left, give him 5 minutes.
South Hobart
Come off and straight back up.
have the opportunity now
No. Give him
to go forward.
and then we'll leave him off for
Quite noticeable how wide the South Korean wingers are sticking for South Hobart too. Kwan Hoon really tight to the touchline here. As that one goes through the middle, the wind just picking it up, but really keeping their width well, stretching this Riverside defence as Herbert bustling through and drawing a foul in the end. Riverside players not happy, but it'll give Herbert a chance to do something. Wanted to move it quickly, no one was offering.
See what you like pass. Looking to use a bit of pace, go forward, touch taken. Opportunity now, Riverside looking to show that physicality as they look to tear down that wide position. South Hobart, which remain composed in the defence. Back to Allen, Kamara looking to apply pressure. Herbert fires a pass wide.
Quite on the same page as Lincoln Lomax there. Just the hand in apology. Thought he was going to be bursting forward, he was retreating back.
Allen there plays back. Kamara looking to apply pressure there. They look to tear in Riverside. Hunseo.
That'll be a slice of cheese. Professional foul there. Just putting a hand out. He'd seen what Kionseo had done in the first half when allowed to gallop and said, I'm putting a stop to that. I'll take the yellow card. Kionseo.
Most certainly, Riverside are now aware of the danger he can pose, and they've seen what he can do if you give him that little bit of room. Now, in fairness to Riverside, there wasn't a lot of room they gave him, but he just used that speed, he used that pace, he remained composed, and all it was a couple of metres. That's all it takes when Hunseo is on the ball, and he'll use that couple of metres. Herbert now to take for South Hobart. But options in the box, but men wide as well.
Tried to clip one to Kwan Hoon. The wind just starting to impact things a little more.
Marshall there, bit of a spin.
Play behind Kamara. Herbert.
Riverside here, bit of pressure, but there's that danger man again. Hunseo cuts and dices his way through there. Nice little pass through. Looks to turn. But Routley.
He's been impressive despite the fact he sights down 3-0. Harry can't really fault Harry Routley for that. He's been pretty solid at the back. He's had a lot thrown his way to deal with.
There's a good bit of defence from Routley there. Now, yes, it would be quite demoralising, quite deflating to be down as much as this 3-goal deficit way of South Hobart, but it all takes so much to stand up and just stop the onslaught. Hopefully inspire others. We see Kamara and Marshall up front, looking to remain dangerous and looking to really get physical and take the South Hobart defence on.
Ollie White offering a short option, but he'll instead defer throwing duties to Etherington.
Etherington there, number 2. Had a pretty good first half, a few nice touches. Him along with Shin Kwan Hoon, quite a deadly midfield fullback partnership. A few overlaps there.
Here he is again for the hat-trick. Oh, shut down on that occasion.
Herbert though, remains control. South Hobart looking to go wide. Riverside now the opportunity to go forward. It's Marshall on. It is the foot race. Lincoln Lomax there. Marshall goes down. Lincoln Lomax remains composed, keeps control. Offside call.
Yeah, Lou Morton just straying there. South Hobart carrying plenty of threat again here. You can say, I think really eyeing off a hat-trick in this one. He's hungry.
Certainly be positive signs heading into the season. Give South Hobart something to think about in the formation of the teams in the future.
As I touched on, the imports being reduced from 3 to 2 as Morton's just been caught offside again there. His coach won't love that. But 3 to 2 means there'll be some decision making. I reckon Ken Morton is being certainly posed a real question here by Keon Sayo. It'll be hard to leave out the way he's playing at the moment. Divin will just eat up a few seconds.
Divin rolls the ball out wide to his captain, Lincoln Lomax. And play through here. Shin Kwan Hoon there to Herbert. Looking to go wide. Good bit of effort there.
Just a miscontrol from Ollie White. So he charged forward through the middle again. And buy himself the opportunity to put a cross in. South Hobart looking pretty comfortable in this game at the moment, it has to be said. Completely in command. And probably looking more likely to make it 4-0 than Riverside are coming back into the lead at this stage.
Keep going. Keep moving.
It'll be South Hobart to take. They've got options forward. There's the danger man, Huseo. Though the loose blokes for Riverside, Allen, Lincoln Lomax, they've got under control. Herbert there on the ball again. Seen a bit from him in these first 5. He looks to pick out. Plays up the line.
Cherry across to deal with that for South Hobart.
Very close.
Shutting down any threat of a counter-attack here.
Riverside here. Looking to show a little bit. Took a show a bit of fight. Solid stuff there from number 7. To number 5, Thompson Knowles. Goes through this, Kamara. And there's a bit of frustration on the face there. Number 16, Joel Hawkins. Thought he was in a better position. Drives it forward. Good weighted ball. Danger man again. Hungseo takes a touch. He remains in front. Hat-trick on.
Oh, Munoz comes up huge. Massive stop there. That would have been a hat-trick. And a hat-trick of pretty stunning solo goals too from Hyun-Seo. Top draw goalkeeping that as the offside flag is raised. Once again, he started a few metres behind Knowles there. Within 30 metres he was in front of him. The sheer speed of Hyun-Seo is just torching this Riverside defence. They've got no answer to him like that.
No answer at all. Absolutely clinical down that left-hand side. And looking at the counter-attack again, looks he may be in use. They go to his South Korean companion out on the right-hand side there, Shin Kwan Hoon. He looks to cut his way through. Oh, leaves the ball. Really beautiful little back heel. That man again, Routley on the header. South Hobart just looking to maintain control here. Riverside trying to find an answer to the danger of the Creamer, particularly that of Museo and Herbert. He's been getting a few touches in this past couple of minutes.
Here's Allen in his new defensive role and pressing at the back.
Allen's aware of the space.
So he's just hoping to draw the Riverside defence out a little so they can then do this, just chip it into that space to behind for the sheer wheels of iron.
It'll be how he touches.
Oh, did well on that occasion. One on that time and has succumbed to an injury in the process by the looks of it.
Trying to find an answer to the absolute danger of Museo. It'll be Allen though. Kamara in quick pursuit. Play back through the middle. Will South Hobart. Shinko and Hoon there. Leaves a touch and go wide.
Just need to be careful, they're not going to be caught out for offside here. They've got a defender sitting on the byline, which means South don't really have the threat of offside at the moment.
Drives it in, but headed defensively.
Knowles still down, hasn't really moved from that challenge moments ago. So South Hobart on the attack, crossing towards the near post. Away.
Riverside there clear, but South Hobart have numbers up back. It'll be Marshall though on the ball.
He's going to get subbed off anyway.
Deflected cross and well done by Marshall to buy the corner, and now finally they can get Knowles the treatment. It looks like he's going to be subbed here for Jago. Thomas Knowles just kind of been sitting on the byline for 3 minutes there. There's one point where
Jago comes on, number 2, Riverside.
So Knowles saying, play me in.
Hasn't quite recovered from that challenge with Museo. Can't fault the commitment from him though.
Well, yeah, he did well in defence, but he's paid a price for it, unfortunately. Might be the end of his day. I have won a corner here thanks to some good work from Austin Marshall.
Marshall there, very clinical. Though the constant trouble here for Riverside is time. South Hobart just continue to have.
What's out with Rockay. Allen eventually half clears it and come right back in at him.
Drive that ball in again, looking for the options. Plays over. Comfortable as you like for South Hobart. They'll look to drive. Herbert there, rising up to apply pressure, looking to make the challenge. Good bit of work though from Riverside. It'll be Allen though, or steal. We've got Kamara wide. Has a shot.
Jago to Routley all the way back to Munoz.
Munoz drives into it. Allen there with the touch, not favourable. It'll be Austin Marshall there, maintains control. Looks to put one in, but simple as you like. Good stuff here from Riverside. These past couple of minutes they've been looking dangerous.
Marshall looking about, throwing his body about, trying to wheel them back into this contest, but it's just not coming off in the final third at the Morton. As Morton buffeted off it there.
Even with a bit more work to do on these past 10.
Routley, Kwon Hoon trying to make some inroads, but that's well shut down.
Riverside here, looking to use the wide positions, seeing the danger South Hobart pose on the wide positions. Kamara here, takes a touch. Not quite a place pass there.
This final followed, of course, by two more, the Women's Super League Summer Cup final, South Hobart and Devonport. The next up, South's second final of the day. And Devonport, of course, in 2 as well. They'll take on Kingborough Lions in the NPL final We're coming up a little later this afternoon. Big day of football here at Lightwood Park.
It's going to be a very good women's final. Both teams playing a bit of fantastic stuff in recent weeks. As you say, the weather is looking to high up a little bit, so
fitness will be tested.
Fitness will be tested. Couldn't have put it better myself.
Who's done the hard yards in pre-season? It might be revealed this afternoon, but that should be an intriguing game. South Hobart,
should be a good test.
Dominant team last year, swept all before them, but then Devonport did knock them off in that finals, not finals series that they had in September. Won the last game and claimed some silverware. So they were kind of the biggest threat to South Hobart as the season wore on. The clear class of the Super League, but Devonport felt bridging that gap, and some key departures at the back for South Hobart. It's going to be a very different looking team, so really looking forward to that one. Devonport too with some problems to solve. Their goal machine Jasmine White won't be playing this season, and is just the most lethal striker in the state for the last 3 or 4 years. That presents Tom Ballantyne, who's coaching both the NPL and Super League, with a problem of his own. It'll be a fascinating battle following this one.
Here South Hobart looking to make a change now. Number 16, Louis Brew, looking to come on. There you go, he's on.
Liam Morton on the far side of the pitch being replaced.
So Morton to come off, Brew to come on. As Riverside play from the back, Munoz there, not as... Oh, good header there. Look to find the pass with Allen, remaining composed, remaining as that rocking centre-back. But now we have the danger man. Good tackle made there by Riverside, trying to shut him down.
Toby Harrop picked his pocket, did it nicely.
Offside kill there for Riverside. Harrop just caught a little bit over the line.
Harrop of the Evan variety. Some nice work there by Toby to win it back, just as it looked like Yonseo was about to charge into the box again.
Riverside on again here. Marshall takes a touch, tries to relay an outside of the boot pass, but Allen and Yonseo both converging on the ball. We'll play back. Austin Marshall going to close the ground. Divin clears. Strong physical challenge there. Herbert has gone past him. Austin Marshall. We're clear there from South Hobart. Now Riverside got the job to do defensively. The speed of Shinkorn Hoon there won't account for much as Rowley picks up the trails.
Sheer numbers at the back there for South Hobart as Marshall tried to skip free at the top of the box. Just
They
too
look to
near to
switch
beat.
left to right side. Setting up to the challenge though, South Hobart.
Foul there, blind. It's Hawkins.
It'll be Herbert to take. He's been taking a few of the free kicks this morning rather, for that of South Hobart.
Well, suddenly in all sorts of spaces, Ollie White, can he profit from that? He's still going, Ollie White. Into the box now, it's White. His shot blocked away there by Routley. And cleared by Harrop.
Harrop there on the clearance. Good to see White moving forward there. He had plenty of options on the left and right hand sides. He decided he wanted to try his own luck though.
Yeah, with the score of 3-0, don't think we'll blame him too much. A chance to just get that cup final goal. So, the regular season might have opted to pass, but the game as it is, going to fault the guy going for the spectacular goal. This game well within their keeping.
Riverside though in his past 10 minutes showing a bit more than we've seen in that first half there. They have been going forward. Austin Marshall and Kamara looking to be their big options forward. But credit to South Hobart, they've remained composed in the defence and they're looking to remain dangerous up front.
Yeah, been very impressive, the South Hobart rear guard. Brayton Allen, been a pillar of strength back there. Marshall getting slightly more involved, but it's just not quite happening for him in the final third at the moment.
Kamara there to apply pressure, but it'll be Lincoln alone, Max. Skips past him.
The referee gets a touch to break that player.
Drop ball. Low driven pass. Goes wide. Not able to capitalise on that South Hobart. And Riverside are looking to drive forward. The offside call made. Kamara's caught over the line. Quite a bit of a delay on the whistle there. Majority of the players had their hands up in the air. But the call came in the end.
Yeah, be good with the offside trap, South Hobart. Now that's going to open up. Had to win that ball, and he did. Without got there just in time. We're going to be all sorts after that.
Ball there for the 1-2.
This is promising. A chance now for Roque down the right. He cuts inside sharply. Roque into the box and deflects it. It's in the back of the net. Divin gets palms to it. Couldn't keep it out. And is that a lifeline for Riverside? Deflects into the back of the net. 3-1 the score. A scything run from Joaquin Roque. A massive deflection. They don't mind how it gets in there as long as they've got something. Back to 3-1. A glimmer for Riverside.
Glimmer of hope there for Riverside, most certainly that. They have been putting South Hobart under pressure in this past 15. It's very, very good stuff to see. Can they capitalise on this chance though? They do have a glimmer of hope now. The lifeline is open.
They have improved and they get something there. A little fortuitous, but...
As quickly as we say that.
Looking to shut the door.
We'll close the door, but that door remains open there. South Hobart pass through in a bit of danger. Desperation there from number 10 South Hobart. That being Ashton Edwards. It's going to be Munoz.
Well, he certainly put a bit of pep in Riverside's step. You can see the body language immediately from the players. Looks a bit more engaged, a bit more belief there. Can one become two? Build into this one. They've been better, as you mentioned a couple of times, the last 10, 15 minutes. And yeah, plenty of fortune about the goal. Spend enough time in attack and these things can happen. So, South looking to just recompose themselves. They were in complete command of this game up until 10 minutes ago. Still firmly in the ascendancy. They'd look to get a fourth here and shut down any hopes of a comeback as they roll this one back to Etherington.
To drive forward.
Top of the box there.
Edwards
rolls it through. Herbert, offside. A disbelieving Herbert, but the flag was straight up. As the music just starts pumping here like a...
Bit of motivation, we can certainly see Riverside with a bit more character, a bit more go about them. Will the music provide?
Is that a South Hobart or Devonport women? It's more like a nightclub behind us here at the moment. The change rooms as they get ready for this second final as the tune's pumping out. This final.
Tunes begin pumping out as a little pass out the back. Back to Munoz though. The door remaining open for Riverside currently. Very, very close to being closed on a row. Austin Marshall. Oh, he looks to go around him, looks to use the wide position. He had two blokes waiting behind him. Just didn't quite see him though.
So it'll be a drinks break here.
A drink break.
Big low point of the second half, and the complexion of the team's talks from the coaches here probably just changed a little bit in the last few minutes.
Riverside showing a bit more. South Hobart, I don't say they are firmly in control of this game. Another goal, I reckon, will shut things down, but a bit more belief from Riverside.
Well, the game looked dead and buried 5 minutes ago, to be frank. So certainly Riverside have given themselves a half chance. They're still 2 goals down. 20 minutes or so to go here in a cup final. They're up against it. It's going to be tough, but I think they'd be happy with the fight they're showing here. They haven't rolled over and gone, yep, this is done. They've dug in. They've pulled one back, and who knows if they can just keep that going, hold out at the back. Maybe you can get that second to just ensure a bit of a grandstand finish here.
The music's blaring behind us at the moment. There are drinks out on the pitch. Both sides having a bit of a chat with one another, seeing how they all shape up in the final couple of minutes of this game. Bit more belief though from Riverside. As you're saying, Andrew, maybe another goal. Give them a bit more belief. 2 goals to tie things up is the ideal situation, but we'll see how things unfold.
Yeah, they may well have to risk conceding a fourth and going back out to 3. They might have to throw caution to the wind here, throw some extra bodies forward. take some risks. At the end of the day, that's a cup final. It's not a league game. No goal difference here. 3-1, 5-1. It's all the same, really. So they might have to leave themselves a little bit exposed at the back as they go in for shoot the goals here in the final 20 minutes or so. It's pretty hot day, as we mentioned a few times, hence the drink break. See what the fitness of these two squads is like. So we've rotated a little more throughout the match so far. So they've largely had the same 11 out there.
We can see Austin Marshall there addressing his front blokes. Kamara looking to take his position. There we see Marshall conversing number 13, Roke, who was fortunate enough to score there. Some would say the goal a bit lucky to go in, but they take anything at this moment, Riverside.
I don't know if you get credit for the goal. I'm not sure it was on target. It took a very healthy deflection. He was certainly the catalyst. He beat a defender out wide. He drove into the box and he made something happen for Roque. So
and again, Austin Marshall looks to drive in a wide position, crosses the ball. No options though. Positive stuff.
Yeah, fortunately, Marshall's the man who'd normally be occupying that position. He's the one playing the ball in this. So it's nodded into the middle, knocked into space. This is looking threatening. Here's Shin Kwan Hu down the right. As they charge forward, swings it to the back post, trying to find Edwards. And well defended in the end. Riverside set it away. Here's a Roque. Making ball, but broken up by Allen.
Allen there, closing in.
No, nothing there. I've
Certainly a bit of commitment down there in front of us.
Cherry taking a bit of a tumble. Fourth official all over that one though. So, no, nothing in there. Nothing in that. Coming together. Can be a physical game.
Physical game is a good game.
Okay, just tell them to calm down a little bit while they're right.
I suppose it'll be South Hobart searching for that fourth goal to shut the door, game, set and match. As you're saying though, not the league, so goal difference doesn't matter. Will Riverside remain strong at the back, try and stop that fourth goal from coming, or will they just throw caution to the wind and put everything forward? Put all their eggs in one basket, I believe you're saying.
Well, Brayden Allen's certainly getting up the field for a team with a 3-1 lead. The set-back really storming up there. This is an interesting one.
Kamara there, takes the touch. Got options behind him though, just a little dolly passed over. Divot. Similar as you like, I'll play around with it.
Not the pass Toby Harrop was after there, but I've been impressed by some of his work in midfield today. He's really done well winning the ball back, scrapping away in there. Harrop, I think he's someone we might see getting NPL minutes this year for sure. As it's flicked over towards Hyunseo. This time, Routley safely back as it looks like a triple switch being prepared here on the Riverside touchline. One last roll of the dice for them, perhaps. Tuccieri overhitting that one, and that should allow them to make at least a double sub. The third body's gone for now. Anmol Rai and Tariku Bramal going to come on.
Kamara comes off. He was brought in about halfway through the first half. Hasn't quite had the impact he'd like. Interesting to see how these substitutions will change the nature of the game.
I think Evan Harrop, the other man off on the far side there.
Harrop had a good game, as you were mentioning, in midfield, winning the ball back.
His brother, other Harrop, that's Toby's staying on. I think it's Evan who's gone off. Just a cut in there, sorry, Logan.
Looking to go here. Game comes to a bit of a standstill.
Hyunseo just with a bit of a limp here, and he said, "I'm done." He's signalling to the bench. That will be a welcome sight for Riverside, I'd imagine.
Certainly welcoming. He has been dangerous so far in this game. I don't know if it's probably the end of his game, given the time we have remaining. He will come off though. Brace here. Certainly can't complain about it. Riverside have something to smile about. The danger man coming off, as it appears, number 6, South Hobart. Andrew Cooper will come on to fill the shoes.
What a performance that was from Hyunseo. I don't believe they do player of the match in Summer Cup finals, but if it was a Lacquer Cup final day, I think you'd be seeing yourself with a medal at the end of the presentation ceremony. He's been the best player on the park. 2 spectacular goals He's been a joy to watch. So
Two spectacular goals, which largely were responsible for himself.
yeah, he's taken both of them out wide and just cut in. Wonderful solo goals. A brilliant performance, a match-winning performance, unless something changes late. Riverside trying to do just that as the substitute Rye into the area. He's got Marshall in the middle. Play just behind him though. Still a chance here through Roquier.
Roquier there, maintaining control, just trying to find a path and try and get shut off. Options wide though.
Rye just treading on the ball, unfortunately for him there, and South able to survive.
Riverside showing a bit more. New South injecting a bit of life into the side.
And there's Enmore Rye told in no uncertain terms from the bench. If he has that opportunity again, get the ball into the middle. Don't try and take him on. Put the ball in the box. Try and feed Marshall. It's charged down.
At the moment the ball being contained in that corner. South Hobart looking to get it out. Riverside looking to keep it in the opposition zone.
Well, time's starting to become a bit of an enemy here for Riverside. South will be happy to eat up as many seconds as they can here. They'll be in no hurry.
Touch taken. Again, Riverside there. Puts the tackle in. Drives the ball forward. The option in the box. Have a hit. Oh, Given there. Dive into his bottom left side.
Keeps out the shot from O'Byrne. It was promising. It was one of their best moves of the match there at Riverside. They continue to pose a bit of threat here late.
Coming from that wide position and driving the ball. I believe it was expected to come a lot higher than it was. Quite low in fairness. But given the time is against them here, Riverside need to convert these chances.
Yeah, it was a tough one, but one that perhaps they needed to take is now Quan Hoon charges off down the right. Plenty of
Cuts
bodies
back
in the middle,
inside.
but he'll cut in, then back out. And he drops it off short there. Brew.
Back to the man.
Some fast feet there. Well shut down, and now
Inside.
here's Toby Harrop.
Harrop again on the drive. That ball has gone out. Riverside throw in, they'll be very happy to take it. Headed over the top. Bit of speed wide. Austin Marshall there, looking to drive it in. They do know the players his threats. Has been looking a bit clinical so far. Just hasn't been able to get any option. Well, hasn't been able to convert in that final third.
Thought there was going to be a chance there, but Cooper got across and got a toe in to put it behind just as it was opening up.
Yeah, mate, I can.
Riverside are knocking on the door here late, making a show of it. They are fighting to the final whistle. Marshall again the target. Herbert got his head in the way and eventually
That's cleared out there.
South clear it.
There you go, South Hobart.
Good foul. Yeah, take the yellow card there. Take it every time. South were absolutely on the counter attack. That's one you just look up and go, yep, I've got to take my booking here.
You got to accept that one.
My daily dose of dairy. And second slice of cheese of the afternoon. But yeah, I think that is one you take every single time as South were threatening to break very ominously.
Herbert's taken from the back. Having a look around. Jim Quan Hoon. He's got a bit of wide positions with him, but they're going to play from the back. Allen drives back through the Herbert. Draws the Riverside man forward, looks to try and catch the defence out. Similarly, like back to the keeper. Pressure here from South Hobart.
Munoz calls the other side of the pillow there under some pressure. Just turning away, not very nicely. Not sure he appreciated being put under the pressure, but he handled it very well.
Riverside again getting that ball into South Hobart's half. South Hobart defence having to certainly do a bit more work than they did in the first half in this past 20 minutes. South Hobart takes the throw in again.
Riverside been urging their players to push up here. I know it's just about kitchen sink time. 3-1 down in the cup final.
Cleared over top.
Harrop scrapping away, but South will retain possession.
Play to the back, Diven. Take the touch. Numbers through, yeah, try and find Shin Quan Hoon. Not quite enough to get the head of it, Herbert there. Now to pick up the loose ball. And the dangerous man, Shin Quan Hoon, drives one right. Options over here for South Hobart. Try one, here's a shot, and that's a goal.
Umberto Tuccieri, super stuff, and surely seals the cup final victory for South Hobart there. It was spectacular from the youngster, composed finish, and 4-1 nearing the end. That's curtains. South Hobart will lift the under-21 Summer Cup final. It's been a good fight in the second half from Riverside, but they've been the better side throughout, and that is reflected by that 4-1 score.
Most certainly there. Shin Kwan Hoon missed the header down here, but in the midfield positions. Herbert picked it up. Shin Kwan Hoon cut through the midfield, drives it wide to Tuccieri, and as you say, the young man remained composed, took it on. Can't fault the effort here from Riverside, but as you say, I reckon that's curtains.
Yeah, I think they know it now. It's been a solid fight. 3-0 at half time. It's been easy to roll over it and give up the guys. Hasn't been the case.
In the wide positions, Herbert looks to break with a bit of speed. Tuccieri in the wide positions again. Riverside looks to drive it in.
Good ball for Marshall. Can get on the end of this. Austin Marshall to pull one back. There's the back heel. And it just wouldn't quite sit in the end for Hawkins over the top. And the chance goes begging.
Chance goes begging there. Austin Marshall looking for a bit of consolation late in this game. Looked to pass, though, looked to be a bit selfless. Didn't amount to much.
Yeah, pulled out the back heel. Probably not going to make a whole lot of difference at this stage of the game anyhow.
Shin Kwan Hoon there. Bit of a battle with Jago. Look to go forward. Options out wide. There is again the young man, number 7, Tuccieri.
Still a willing runner.
Willing runner, Tuccieri. We see Shin Kwan Hoon occupying the position. Tuccieri going out wide to the position Shin Kwan Hoon occupied. When Hwanseo came off, Shin switched positions and Tuccieri took the right hand side. They'll seem to play it off though with a goal.
Well, it's been the wide areas where they've done the damage, hasn't it? They've really torched them with their pace in wide areas, South Hobart.
We certainly can tell. They've been doing their practice, they've been doing the beep test in pre-season. Looking physical, looking good.
Marshall with some strong work there, just works over a pair of defenders. Left it behind, but he'll get it back.
Maintains that ball, good at work there from the lad. Got 2 blokes in the box. They look to drive it in now.
That's a great volley and finish beautifully from Roque. Very tidy finish indeed. 4-2 the score. There's not long left. He's probably a little more than a consolation goal, but that was a quality finish.
No, certainly. There's South Hobart just being caught on the cross. Good goal. But as I say, I reckon it's only consolation. As it appears, South Hobart to make a change. Number 19. To come on.
It's like a Mon Kukola is going to come on here, but
Kukola, it appears.
Joaquin Roque, he's scored that goal there with a very tidy finish. The first will probably go down as an own goal, but he was the one who crafted it. So he certainly made an impact here in the second half as Roque. He's
that there being Ogba White coming off for Amon Kukola. The final couple of seconds, give the young lady a bit of a run. And South Hobart drop that ball. Look to play in those wide positions, which have been so favourable for South Hobart in this game so far. Just looking to maintain possession, use valuable seconds here, which Riverside will need. And here we go again in the wide positions.
Rue Chivigat centrally, but Jago on hand to see it clear. South in back possession. Just going to have too much on it there. Do fight on Edwards. Behind for a corner.
Now Colgrave down here looking to come on for Riverside.
So Joel Hawkins making way.
Hawkins off. Now as we see Calgrave come on.
Few minutes to try and make himself a hero. Still time, if they're absolutely perfect, it would take something spectacular from here at Riverside though. Chance for Calgrave to make something happen as they use their final interchange of the match. Corner ball.
South Hobart drive that one in.
In the middle, but it might be volleyed home. Oh, didn't quite catch it as he might have liked Edwards. And Munoz able to get down and keep it out.
Oh, misplaces a touch there. Over to Shin Kwon Hoon, takes the touch, good stuff. He'll use that deadly pace of his. He has got options of arriving quickly in the box. Tuccieri, if we can see, coming in from that right hand side. Got the cross the box.
Right, offside then. I'm happy with the call off to Marshall. That was pure silk from the frontman and controlling that high ball and flicking it through. See the potential this young man's got. He looks a real prospect leading the line. He's got the tools. Quite in his day with the end product and shooting today, but his build-up play, his ability to take those balls out of the sky is really impressive for a young striker. But they've got a player there they can certainly look to put plenty of NPL minutes into this season. Saw him a bit last year.
Riverside there, good tackle made. Options now, but it's going to be Allen. Just turns nicely. Just cool as the other side of the pillow. To drive wide, it'll be Routley. Play back to Munoz in goal. Touch taken. Looks to switch it up. There's Allen to clear. Shin Kwon Hoon.
Tripped himself up, but still recovered to play the through ball here for Edwards, who's got some room to manoeuvre on the right hand side of the box. Unfortunately for him though, the flag was raised on him. Nipped that attack in the bud.
Munoz comes right out. Looks to drive it in. Very few options there. We see Herbert taking the touch. Shin Kwon Hoon there. Plays it to Herbert. Looks fun to Tuccieri out wide. He appears to win the foot race. Dangerous. Oh, what a goal.
That is superb again from Umberto Tuccieri. Second of the half, similar style. And again, the wide men doing the damage for South. A clinical finish. His second of the half. A brace to make it 5-2. That was delightfully done. And they ultimately just had too much firepower for the Roos to contain at the back.
Absolutely delightful that. Played from that left-hand side right across to the right. Tuccieri there with that space, with that running ability, and clinical as you like. South Hobart women today. Shin Kwon Hoon, Tuccieri, along with that, Hung Seo. Particularly the wide positions for South Hobart today. They've been absolutely clinical. Fantastic stuff.
Yeah, just overwhelmed the Riverside defence and some wonderful skillful play there again from Tuccieri. A classily taken brace from him in this second half. So we're near the end of this one.
South Hobart, I'll say overjoyed. Two players today, Huseo and Tuccieri, both playing braces. That certain play down the wide positions on left and right hand side, proven deadly. As Riverside here looks to have a throw in. Long way to throw in. Misses the header. And clear from South Hobart.
Oh, and there is no one there. Edwards, one-on-one with the keeper here. He's streaming in to make it 6. He hits the post. Well done, Munoz getting out. Danger not averted. Tuccieri denied his hat-trick. And Munoz does well.
Munoz there, taking on two different players, Tuccieri and Edwards, coming at him with speed. Good bit of clinical goalkeeping.
Everyone pushed up the field.
Outside of the boot, trying to find the big man. He'll just lie on it.
When keepers do the unnecessary, just flop to the floor here to buy a few seconds.
He'll just lie on it.
Just protect that ball. From what? Nobody knows.
We'll call We've got physical tactics.
We'll lead up 5 more seconds.
Putting your body on the line.
There's great now. It's been solid at the back today. Knocks it forward towards Edwards. So Hobart just running this game out the stronger here. 5-2, nearly 6.
Herbert makes the mistake. Looks to maintain possession. It'll be a foul call.
So looking for a late consolation marker here.
Drive that in.
Roque rising.
Roque on the header.
Flag.
Just lifted over.
Flag was up regardless. He looked a threat. Scored 1.5. I suppose Roque. We'll go 1.5. He's come into the game as it's worn on. They had more impact in the second half than first. And ultimately, they've just been outgunned here today at Riverside. And Hobart have looked lethal in attack. Someone just eludes Edwards. And fourth official about to signal out of time. 3 additional minutes.
3 minutes by the time here. South Hobart, nothing silly. They'll just look to play the game out. Herbert here takes a touch.
3 minutes till they can celebrate.
Plays back through. Just trying to maintain possession, nothing silly.
No need to overly strain yourself and pick up an injury on the eve of round 1. Game results settled here. Although I reckon Tucheri might still be sniffing about for a hat-trick here.
Well, there's any bloke to do it, it's going to be Tucheri. The way he's played this game. Speaking of the lad, a bit of an option here. It's Edwards to drive forward.
We'll do for Quanhoon.
Quanhoon, Shin looks across.
Oh, somehow he's lifted that over the top from 5 yards out. Inexplicably. Got the elevation, puts his hand to the head. Will not matter in the slightest. If you're going to miss a chance like that, probably as good a time as ever to do it. But just shocked that one didn't go in. The players have had enough at this point, just asking the referee how long's left. Well, they know this result's done. It's hot out there. Let's see.
Want to get back inside and have a bit of a celebration, have a bit of a drink.
So ice baths might actually be nice for once on a day like today.
The ice bath will have to come out. It'll play an unusually comfortable role.
Yeah, but this one ticks towards its conclusion. It's been a fantastic display from South Hobart.
South Hobart clinical in that first half there. Under a bit of pressure in the first 20 minutes of the second. But again, that composure up the back, particularly you have players like Allen, Lincoln Lomax, Everton, and then of course braces from Hung Seo, Tucheri, along with Shin, getting a helpful little goal there.
Yeah, and that slight wobble, but they've steadied nicely. South got that fourth goal to really kill the game off.
Particularly, as you say, on the eve of round 1. Being able to come back and maintain composure in games, crucial skill. But we've seen a bit of what they're capable of here today.
Yeah, a few players undoubtedly pushing their claims for a senior role in the NPL side. As the season goes on, I'm sure there'll be opportunities there. This one's nodded up towards the Roque. And scrapping away with him nicely, it was Lincoln Lomax.
There's a scrap there, Lincoln Lomax. He's got options both.
He's down with the cramp, but nothing serious.
Shin Quanhoon. Play through a nice touch, Sagan looking for the 1-2. Riverside though. And
there is the full-time whistle. South Hobart, Summer Cup champions in the under-21s. A fantastic performance from their young brigade. They did the damage in the first half. 3-0 was their lead at half-time, thanks to a spectacular brace from Hyun Seo. Shin Quanhoon also scoring in between that. Then the second half, Berto Tucheri with a wonderful brace of his own. Riverside, look, they fought hard. They were outgunned today. They battled away in the second half despite trailing 3-0. Managed to pull it back to 3-1. Did get a second goal, but ultimately just didn't have the firepower to go with South Hobart, who are worthy Summer Cup victors.
Most certainly that, Andrew. As you were saying previously, certainly some players out there who've got a bit of a point to prove, wanting to make a claim, looking to go forward in the coming NPL season in senior positions. But as you say, South Hobart clinical today, powerhouse in Tasmanian football. I'd say they were favourites heading into this contest with a bit of a young brigade, but a couple of braces, a couple of goal scorers, Tucheri, Hungseo and Shin Kwon Hoon, who played the full 90. Good effort from the boys out there today.
Yeah, it was an impressive performance from South Hobart. First of 3 finals headed your way today. South Hobart claimed the 21s. They'll be looking to make it 2 pieces of silverware in this next one. They will line up against the Devonport Strikers in the Women's Super League Summer Cup final. We'll have that one coming up for you shortly, kicking off at 1:30. So do tune in for that one. Following that, it'll be Devonport and Kingrout in the men's NPL. From the under-21s Summer Cup final. A pretty commanding performance there from South Hobart. Luca?
South Hobart absolutely commanding here, and as quickly as the game ends, we can see the women coming out to a bit of a practice in the heat. But again, South Hobart, clinical performance today. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Deadly in the wide positions, deadly in the midfield, composed in the defence. Effort from Riverside, but unfortunately wasn't their day today.
Hope you enjoyed the coverage of that one. More headed your way shortly in a bit over half an hour's time. The Women's Summer Cup final following this in the under-21s. South Hobart victorious over Riverside Olympic. 5 goals to 2. So stick around. We'll be back shortly with game number 2 of this massive triple header. After a couple of finals, but I don't think this one.
That was one for the under 21. The game we just had.
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, I think they're on the presentation in front of the stand. Don't worry about it. We go for Dave. Should have got a photographer.